What, like a regular tie?
Like a regular tie. I can't. Like I told you guys, my dad tied like 10 of them for me. I slip them over my head and just do this when I need them.
Okay. How come you guys haven't watched Coda?
I have. I saw it way before you, dude.
Yeah, that is true. Scotty was first in.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah. It was great.
I know this is the second day we're talking about movies that make you cry, but that was incredible.
Yeah, it
Does
was.
anybody know sign language here?
Do you remember my daughter knew
Gandhi,
it for
we
a
can't hear
second?
you.
I know this.
Okay. I
know
don't
the
think that
alphabet.
counts.
I know how to say bitch please, bitch please. I know how to say a few things.
Wait, say bitch please again?
Bitch please.
Now, how did you learn that? Like, what context was that?
So I learned the alphabet because when I was in kindercare, my best kindercare friend, her name was Kim, both of her parents were deaf. So she wanted to be able to communicate with them, and I wanted to be able to communicate with them. So she taught me the alphabet. So I would just spell words.
Hold on,
and it
time out.
stuck.
At what point did you
Yeah.
need to say bitch please to her parents in kindergarten?
Right. Exactly.
That one came later on in life. That was just at a cookout. I met a deaf guy. I said, "Can you teach me how to say something fun?" He said, "Yeah, bitch, please." I said, "All right, great. Use
Do you
that all
remember
the
when
time."
Cooper signed What a Wonderful World with Uncle Johnny at the
Yes,
Christmas pageant?
that's
Yeah,
right.
She doesn't remember any of it anymore, so it's not like riding a bike.
Oh, it's really not, huh?
No.
God damn it.
I always wanted to learn, but I never, I never did. But I thought like once you learn, that would be something
Right, if
you
you use it.
retain.
Here's a question for everybody. What did you learn? You knew how to do at one point, and now you can't remember how to
Run
do
a radio board.
it. Okay, well.
Tie a tie.
Oh, you can do that in like 5
No,
seconds.
I
That's
can't.
easy. Tying a tie is simple.
Cannot.
What, like a regular tie?
Like
or
a,
bow tie?
like a regular tie. I can't. Like I told you guys, my dad tied like 10 of them for me. I slip them over my head and just do this when I need them. When he dies, I'm screwed.
Wow. I now
do
know
the
the
same
single
thing.
and the double Windsor.
Scotty.
The double.
What's the double Windsor?
Oh, that's a thick knot.
That's
knot is
It's a
fancy.
fat knot.
Ooh, that's a fancy
wow.
one.
All right, I took cumulatively 5 years of Spanish. Can't remember a goddamn thing.
None of
You
them.
know,
Can
like,
I ask what?
you know
Hold on a
C and
second.
stuff like that, obviously.
Oh, I know that, but I mean,
The
I used to
basics.
be able to have a conversation.
Oh, yeah, I don't know that.
Does anyone hear that crinkling sound?
Yeah, that's my dog chasing a toy. Sorry.
I'm like, who's eating or like opening a
it's this.
package? Okay. Sorry, didn't mean to disturb, but I
No,
couldn't
I didn't think it was.
handle
I thought it was far enough away.
Okay,
Sorry.
good. Go ahead. Sorry.
Bad dog. That was me. I didn't hit that.
So
I didn't
Nate's
hit that.
Spanish.
Yeah. Anybody else?
I used to be able to recite pi to like the 90th digit, which is totally useless. I think now I can get to like 20.
I can eat
Don't
pie.
remember it. There you go.
All right, go as far as you can on pi. Wait, hang
3.14.
on. Let me pull it up.
By the way, this is the most useless fucking knowledge that anyone
No
could
shit.
have.
That's why I forgot it.
Go.
I only know 3.14.
3.141592653589796236.
Oh, no. You were
okay.
By the way, you nerds, where does that actually get you in life?
8979.
Yeah.
Oh,
3284.
Yeah, duh. Didn't want to correct
Okay.
you, but
What do
yeah.
you need?
Sorry.
What do you need that for? What can you use that for?
It was just to win a contest in middle school so that our class got a pizza party. That was it. There was no point in learning that. I have zero use for it ever, except for, a 15-minute morning show when we're thinking about things to talk about.
My son was studying yesterday the parts of a microscope for like his science class, and he's like, "All right, Mom, let's see what you know." I knew nothing. I was like, "Yeah, Mommy's gonna fail this test, but you do fantastic. You're gonna do great."
There's
You got
so
this.
much shit that we all learned that
Yeah.
we never use. Like, if you had to boil down the stuff that's important in life, you could probably learn it in, 5-6 years, maybe?
And to be
Totally.
honest, don't you think in school they should teach more like money management classes?
Oh, for sure.
And stuff like that, like not to accumulate so much shit in your life and minimalism. Like my kid comes home, no offense to the math teachers, but I look at his hieroglyphics that he has, and I go, when the hell are you going to even need? When? It's ridiculous. There's other things that I
You
think they
don't need to know quadratic equations.
It's quadratic.
Or quadratic equations.
Whatever it is.
Exactly.
I'm
you
with
don't
you,
need to
Sarah.
know.
Honestly, it depends what you want to get into in life. Like math is the universal language. If you want to get into the sciences, if you want to get into astrology, astronomy, whatever it is, that kind of stuff is very important. But
Calculus is useless.
it depends what you want to be.
Useless.
I
For
think
you,
that
clearly.
if you want to
It's
get into that,
calculus.
then I could keep
Right.
going with the math. But your basic math to get you through life, unless you're going to do that with your life, teach me something that I'm going to actually need to survive out in the real world.
Like how to do your taxes? That would have been a good one. Taxes are important.
Yes.
Interest rates with credit cards when you're 18 and everyone's trying to hand you one.
Yes.
They should talk about that kind of
when
stuff.
you're in college, and that's what they do, right? They stand outside the college campus, and you think, oh, I could get a credit card? Someone should teach you not to do that.
36% interest. Yes. Let me do that.
I'm in.
More logic. We need more logic. More how not to be a snowflake.
Yep.
I don't think they can teach that.
Yeah, I don't think they can teach that, Scary.
No.
I wish that, so I think that obviously physical education is important, but the way that we did it was so stupid, where it was like the history of volleyball. Don't care about that. Would have been much better to learn about what you should eat on a daily basis to not become a type 2 diabetic or, how calories actually work instead of
the problem with that, Gandhi.
Basketball. Don't care.
The problem with teaching you what not to eat, Gandhi, is that in the school cafeteria, they're giving you what you shouldn't be eating.
No shit.
Except on
All
Fridays.
All go together. It's terrible.
You can die Monday to Thursday, but on Friday they give you...
That I don't get, because they preach how, I know in a lot of schools now you're not allowed to have, maybe for some allergy reasons, but you're not allowed to have cakes and cookies for parties anymore. And, oh, no, it's...
From home.
But then if you go into the cafeteria, they got a churro station. Like, how is that okay?
That's because it's cheap food, Danielle.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
That's what they can afford. If you tell people you get healthier food, they raise their taxes, they go crazy. So they give you shit.
Do they still teach typing? Because I'm glad I took typing. The kids know how to type on computers now?
They have
I feel
computer
like they
class.
just know it. Yeah,
you just do it.
Born with it now. Yeah.
But the old clunky typewriters where you have to like a J.
Because my kids all can only do this. They can't do this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because everyone's like this on their freaking phone. I think if you put them in front of a keyboard, they're going to do that because they're not taught QWERTY.
I don't know.
You should teach them.
These kids today.
Class.
You can always learn on YouTube, probably. I'm sure there's a class on YouTube.
Oh, gosh. Everything's on YouTube.
It is.
Well, Nate turned his back on us.
Yeah,
We
what
must
happened?
have bored him.
Yeah, what's going on?
I was supposed to take a typing class at one point, or just to learn, where to the home keys and all that stuff. Right. And Sheldon and I, we signed up for it together, and we paid the money and everything, and then we go to the first class, and what happens to him? He breaks his hand. So we couldn't go to any more classes because he couldn't use it. So we had to get a refund on that class. We never went back after that.
If anybody wants to sign up with us, Andrew and I are about to start taking ASL classes. So
that's cool.
Join us. Yes, we want to be able to communicate right in front of people without...
Age, sex, location? I don't get it.
Yes, that's it.
That's it. Scary. Oh, my gosh.
Nailed it.
Wait, what's ASL?
American Sign Language.
Oh, okay. You could have just said that.
Scotty thought it was a
we
porn
were
abbreviation.
talking about American Sign Language through the rest of it, so I figured it was okay to use the abbreviation.
Did you see?
Now.
Scotty looked up. Scotty was going, ass. What is... I couldn't figure out
No, I was not.
Suck lick.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my gosh.
Why would she be learning that with Andrew?
Thank you, Scotty.
You never know. I don't know.
Well...
They spend a lot of time together. No, I'm kidding.
We do spend a lot of time together, but all we do is go eat at restaurants. It's great.
All right. Did we exhaust everything I threw out there?
How much time we have left?
About 5 minutes.
Oh.
Or more.
Anybody else have something to do? Scotty B, what's going on with your life there, Scotty?
Oh, I went and saw Sebastian Maniscalco last night. That was freaking awesome.
Where was he?
Can you talk about what happened afterwards?
The Garden.
He was at the Garden.
Can you tell everybody what you did after the show?
Well, I mean, Madison Square Garden is not terribly far from the radio station, and the show ended late, so I figured instead of going all the way home to Long Island and then having to come back in the morning, I would find a couch to crash on at the radio station. So the only one that's left, since we got rid of the theater downstairs, that I knew of anyway, is in the health room where they do the breastfeeding, so the couch that's in there is like this, I don't even know if it's real leather, but it's slippery. So, I put all the towels down on it, and then when I woke up at midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, all the towels were on the floor. My shirt was up, around my neck, and my body was on this disgusting couch, and I kept sliding off of it, and I got the worst night's sleep ever. And plus, it wasn't long enough, so my feet couldn't go all the way out, so my knees are killing me this morning.
I used to sleep at the radio station often, the old radio station.
Yeah.
When we were on it, when we were in Secaucus, there was a room there that had a couch.
The sex couch. The sex couch.
It was a crusty couch, but you know what? The station was in the middle of New Jersey. I'd go out late, and I would sleep overnight. I would have like a little toiletry bag. Yep. I would just brush my teeth in the sink. I mean, that's what we did.
Yeah,
we did
Scary.
it a lot.
We would sleep on the floor in my office. Remember, we'd go out.
I do remember
and
that.
I had a rug on my office floor, and it was huge. My office was huge back then because we had the room.
Yep.
And Scary and I would come back from late night. We'd sleep on the floor there and get up and do the show the next day.
On the crusty orange carpeting.
Yeah. No, but
yes, I think it was clean because we were the only ones there.
Okay.
But every one of us, I mean, Froggy, Gandhi, Nate, you guys all had. Didn't you have like radio station couches that you crashed on?
I did. Yeah, the one in the Y100 studio in Miami actually gave birth at one point.
Oh yeah, I think so.
That thing.
There was some stains on that thing.
Yeah.
You guys remember Danny Bonaduce?
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
So Danny Bonaduce, at the time I worked in Los Angeles, he was doing a morning show on Star 98.7. And so Danny was going through a phase, I guess. I don't know, whatever.
That's
happened.
the last 40 years.
Yeah, but so one morning I'm walking into work at 4 in the morning, and I open the door to the radio station, and I'm swinging open the door, and it hits something, and I hear, oh! And there's a beanbag chair there, and Danny Bonaduce was, I kid you not, laying like this in the beanbag, and the door hit his leg, and all he did was grunt and then roll over and go back to sleep.
Oh man.
And I'm like, holy shit, what the hell did this guy do?
Right.
Oh yeah, there are stories about him, man. He partied.
There was
That's
a
for sure.
comedian who used to do the rounds who was on the show with Danny Bonaduce and said Danny Bonaduce punched him in the face while they were on the air because they got into a fight about something.
That happened. There was also, do you remember the story where he went, found a hooker,
Broke the sink.
got a blowjob from the hooker, and then found out the hooker was actually a dude, and then he beat the shit out of the guy?
Oh, I did hear that.
God.
Yeah. It's
There
like-
wasn't there a broke the sink story about him too at a club or something, doing something with someone and the sink broke.
I'm gonna Google Danny Bonaduce.
Where should we know Danny Bonaduce
The
from?
Partridge
Partridge
Family.
Family, yeah.
Oh.
He also
You say
guest
that like I
starred
grew up
in.
watching that, Brody. I don't know.
He also guest starred in Chips a bunch
Well,
of times as the
you might have
karate
seen it on
asshole.
Nickelodeon or something.
As the asshole.
Scott.
The karate asshole.
Oh,
Yeah.
the karate asshole.
Oh, he also had Breaking Bonaduce. Remember?
Oh yes, that's right. That's
All
right.
Keep going. Keep chatting.
Wasn't he on every celebrity? I don't know if somebody just said this. Every celebrity rehab show.
Never worked.
No, it didn't. But he was on a bunch of them.
Where is he today?
Is he
He's
still
on
doing
the radio somewhere. Yeah.
Is
I
he
mean, I'm
really?
sure that he's learned from his ways. I'm sure he's more mature now.
What
Sure,
exactly makes you
that's how
think
it goes.
that?
All right.
I mean,
so
at some
anyway,
point, you can't do it anymore.
arrested.
Otherwise, you'll kill yourself. You'll die. You know, if you, at some point the doctor warns you,
Yeah.
right?
At some point, you hope he catches on before that happens. Some people don't.
I interrupted you, Gandhi. What did you want to say?
Oh, no. I'm just trying to look up Danny Bonaduce news.
Stories.
There really isn't a lot.
He did mornings in New York here for a while too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. On the what was it? AXQ
It was
or
Big
one of the.
105.
Oh right. Yeah.
Was he a nice guy, Nate?
Nice enough, but you could tell he was kind of moody. Like if he didn't have enough sleep, he wouldn't say hi to you. But he was a nice enough.
Danny Bonaduce?
I never worked for him.
On a douchebag?
On a douchebag is what I've heard him called. Yeah.
Yeah, me
Really?
too. I've heard that
Oh,
too.
wow.
Yeah.
John Heffron is the comedian, if anybody cares.
Oh,
I like John
yeah,
Heffron.
Great
Story,
story. Yeah.
Great story about. Yeah, he reminds me of a little bit of Steve from Sex and the City, the way that he speaks. But apparently, he got into it with Danny Bonaduce. So, yay! I know.
What is Danny Bonaduce doing now? Does he still do radio? I
I
thought he
would
did.
guess he is. I don't know.
Yeah.
Is this the most Danny Bonaduce's name has been mentioned in the last 20 years at one time?
He's gonna get a get a Google alert that we talked about him.
Yes. Excellent.
All right, I think that's enough for today.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
we'll
we're
get,
done.
Danny Bonaduce on the show tomorrow. How about that? Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.